Okay guys, so right now we're siphoning the tank. Sorry I didn't show you all the setup and everything, but pretty much what I do is I put one long tube down, this one, into the tank and into your carrier can, and then I take this one, I just put it just past the neck, and I plug this up and I shut my shut-off valve here off, and I just blow through this tube. And as you can tell, we got some nasty gas coming out. Real nasty stuff. But I'll check back with y'all here in a little bit. Here draining in. That stuff looks so nasty. I think we got a rusted tank. But hopefully siphoning it out, putting some new gas in it, might free it up. I doubt it, but you know, one can only hope. But we'll check back here in a little bit. Okay, so far so good. We did get it drained out. Next thing I'm going to do is, this was used as a temporary fuel tank line. I'm going to remove it from the carburetor, so after I get back from town, from getting parts for the fuel tank, I can hook the original stuff back up, and maybe today we might see a run on the road. So I don't know, might be tomorrow. I guess it just depends on how nice it stays out here and how long of daylight I have. But she's coming along. I did pop open that master cylinder up here, this one, and she was bone dry. So I'm hoping maybe if I just put some .3 in it and pump up the brakes and maybe bleed them at the hydrovac system down here, we might get brakes back. I'm hoping, at least. If not, it's probably that master cylinder or that hydrovac system. But we're staying steady at it. I do a little bit each day, you know, especially today because, you know, we still got a little snow on the ground. But it's definitely warmed up. I mean, I'm out here in shorts, for Christ's sake. But, alrighty. I'll holler back at y'all, hopefully, when I get back from town. Okay, guys, it's a little cold out today, but last night I had to wrap up before I could get everything hooked up to the carburetor, but I got everything wired up. We just started it up. She's running. We got good oil pressure. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it looks like we're charging as well over here. Fuel we're still not sure about because I only threw about 3 gallons in it. So I'll have to obviously put some more fuel in it before we know for sure if the fuel gauge is working or not. But got the fuel filter up high for now so we can see what she's doing. No more homemade tank up here. It's all on her own power now, which is great. She sounds great. I got a little bit of white smoke down here, but my guess is that's probably coming from the cold right now. After it warmed up the other day too, when it was real cold, it was clear as could be. But yes, we got it started. She's running on her own power. I'm excited, guys. I really am. I'm really excited for this one. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some brake fluid in that master cylinder up there, and hopefully I can pump up them brakes, man, and this thing will be ready. Oh man, I'm so excited. She sounds so good. But I'm gonna go ahead and try a few more things, and I'll get back with y'all as soon as I'm ready to take it on the road, hopefully. Appreciate y'all checking in, the ones that do. I know I'm a small channel, and I'm hoping that I'll grow this into something fun for all of us. I'm ordering some new camera stuff as well. so I can take better camera shots. I understand doing this on my phone is not very good, but we'll check back here soon and see how she's doing. Okay guys, so we got her running pretty good. Everything seems to check out. That fuel bowl has definitely got some rust still in it, but you know, a little rust working its way through isn't too bad. I got a filter up here, and then I got one underneath as well to collect it before it goes to the fuel pump, because the mechanical fuel pump has a filter on itself as well, and I don't want it to clog up again, because I think that's what caused catastrophic failure on the old one. Now, I did try to bleed my brake cylinder. I got a little bit of pedal back, but not enough. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to bleed the brakes out of the wheel cylinders, but I'm going to have to wait till I have some help, like a nice day, so my wife will come out here and press on the brakes while I get underneath and crack them. But look at that dang fuel gauge actually working. I can't believe it. Fuel gauge works. All of them do. I mean, I'm just astounded by this. It really does blow my mind. It really does. I know she looks cluttered in here right now, but it's because I got all my tools in here. But we're going to start getting this thing ready for the road. I did take it around the block earlier today. I kind of got to wait to get the title for it and get some insurance on it before I do too much on the road. But you know, staying here in town, just going around the block, it's one thing, but actually getting up on the highway is a whole other thing, and doing it with brakes and without brakes is the most important thing. I need to get the brakes, but that pedal definitely feels like it has some resistance now, where before, yeah, I'm using my old man cane from when I had my surgery, but now it actually has some resistance, but it still goes to the floor. So I'm thinking it needs to be bled out some more fluid added, and man, this thing will be a nice running machine, I'm telling you. It really will. But alrighty, I'm gonna check in with y'all here in a little while. Appreciate y'all checking in too. Hey there, everyone. So I'm back inside trying to warm up a little bit and think about my next steps on how to go about bleeding the brakes on it. That'll probably have to be my next video, as much as I'd like to get it done now and be able to go out and show y'all driving around. But it's just not safe to drive around, and I can't really do it with the phone that I'm doing it with, because I can't hold it, shift gear, steer. I mean, the thing doesn't really have exactly power steering. I mean, it does, but it's not the best. Yeah, I just trying to do this in steps and be safe about it. That's the big thing. But we are progressing slowly. I'm supposed to have a couple nice days of weather coming up next week. I'll probably get my wife out there to help me bleed the brakes. You know, that way I can have her in the cab pumping while I get underneath and crack the valves open, the bleeder screws open, and go from there. But I do appreciate anyone that checks in on these videos. You know, if they help you out any, and if there's anything that you can tell me that you know about these trucks, you know, feel free to comment down there. I know I'm not the smartest one when it comes to this stuff, but I do tend to figure everything out in the end. Uh, I am having a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys get to see this journey, and you know, hopefully one day this will grow into a channel that hundreds of people, if not thousands of people, would like to watch, you know, and we can do other projects, you know, but we're starting somewhere. I do have a little bit of work I need to do on my 2N tractor, so maybe we'll do a video on that as well. I don't know, maybe you guys let me know what you want to see. And I got some stuff I need to do on my 92 12 valve Dodge. So let me know, and thanks again. See you next time.